Welcome to season number 14, episode 1. And boy, do we have some major stuff going on in this particular first episode. We're not even halfway. This is the first episode and there's drama going on. So, it's going to be interesting. I'm just saying.
Is she doesn't want to leave people out, whatever. So I sent Teresa and Jennifer Aiden text messages inviting them.
Nose job, Jennifer?
Yes, nose job, Jennifer. She didn't even answer me, but I put Jeff's email on the invitation too, because I did Evite also. So I'm curious if she responded to Jeff.
Did Teresa answer?
Yeah, she did. She was like, thank you for the invite, because I said, I know we have had our issues or whatever, but I would like to invite you to Jen's party on behalf of Jen and Jeff, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. I'm already getting a knot in my stomach.
I get that, but the party's not for John. It's not for me. It's not for my son or my family. It's not in my home. I'm not building a bridge. The sole reason I reached out to Teresa at all was for the party. That's it. I mean, her husband hired an investigator to investigate us, and I have no interest in being friends with people that do like that. What are you gonna do when Louis comes up to you?
Well, I give her a nod. Like one of these, like I do at Home Depot to people. I don't.
You don't get out much, do you?
So, kind of like as a recap on here, so the biggest thing that is coming up from this episode is that their friend Jen Fessler is going to be having a surprise birthday party. And Rachel and her husband John are having some issues with Teresa and her husband Luis. Did I say that right? Louis? Louis, I think? Louis. You would think I would watch it, I would get the names right. Sorry. But anyway, so they're having, some issues because there's been private investigators that have been hired. There's a lot of drama going around with name calling from last season, which you're going to see in further parts of this particular episode. But anyway, Rachel's sitting there talking with her family about the party, and it was interesting that her grandmother, I think that's her grandmother, but she was talking about the knot in her stomach, even having Teresa invited. But I think it was a good olive branch because at the end of the day, to Rachel's point, it wasn't about the drama between her and John and her Teresa's husband. It had nothing to do with any of that. It was literally putting an olive branch out for Jen. That doesn't mean that Rachel wanted to be friends or any of that. She was totally separating the whole situation, but she's literally stating, hey, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and on behalf of our mutual friend, come to the party. It does show that there's a lot of I think that shows a lot of character. I think that shows a lot because for someone to say, okay, I don't get along with this person, I'm having an issue with this person, but I'm still going to make sure that they're included. I think that was really kind of brilliant. We're going to see later on kind of what ends up happening, unfolding in this particular episode. But again, this is season 14. This is just episode number 1, part number 1. There is I think I wrote 8 parts on this one. Not everyone is going to be like this. There are going to be some that are going to have 3 parts. There's going to be some that have 8 parts. There's going to be some that have 4 parts, whatever. But anyway, I do hope you stick around and find out what ends up happening the rest of this episode. And then we'll get ready to go ahead and post tomorrow for the next episode number 2. But anyway, so if you enjoyed your content today, go ahead and subscribe. You'll notice that I say that a lot because I do want you to participate in the channel. I want to have engagement. I want to be able to, speak to people that are also in my fellow reality world, and we can maybe learn something from each other. But anyway, so congratulations on watching this first one if you've made it all the way through, and let's see what ends up happening at this birthday party. Okay.